Yo, 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 good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Need to figure out audio after stream. Good morning. Got a kind of chill stream. Really just like not. Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. This is what we needed. This brand new breaking, fresh off the press, 9:02 a.m. 10 minutes ago. Anthropic raises $3.5 billion. Anthropic Creative Claude AI, best AI model right now for me. The news is just not that it's all depressing, it's just all like this person did this bad thing, this company's doing this bad thing. Want some not even good news, just like not negative news, you know? But got a few news topics, and I'll just watch got some like tech videos, gaming trailers, and we got an article about Sergey Brin, Google founder, CEO. And last Friday, I didn't stream. GPT 4.5, OpenAI launched GPT 4.5, so we're going to go through that. Excuse me. Yo, yo, yo. Oh yeah, I already covered the fusion language model. Right. Okay. Yeah, and like the whole like Trump buying crypto now with American as a crypto reserve, like like that, I don't even know. I was gonna cover it, but like I don't know. It's yeah. Crazy. Okay. GPT 4.5. So GPT 4.5. Let's go to the blog post. I'll say that Sam Altman wasn't in the announcement video, so it can't be that important if I'm being honest. That's what I take of it. But it's been delayed. There's been a lot of problems with it just because it hasn't really been up to standard. And they aren't even really releasing it to like general public. But it does seem like it's kind of a different model. Um, it does seem like it's kind of a different model. Like, it has like emotional intelligence. Like it knows like how to appropriately respond, and then respond with more like a friend versus like an assistant who's like always there to like help you like find the most efficient, like path to your destination. It's like, no, it's like it might, it could recognize that like maybe you're not really looking for like some sort of like answer. It just maybe wants a conversation. That's what I kind of got from it. But it's extremely expensive, and it's not even it says it's not a frontier AI model, which is like, one of the front runners, the biggest one. So it's interesting. Yeah, there's a white paper. Oh, this is just their system card. And that's kind of where those like 4chan text memes from GPT or from like ChatGPT's come from. It started with 4.5 just because it's so good at writing now because of its emotional intelligence. It's just extremely good at writing as a like descriptive writing. And so it could just be super spot on, and like, I don't know, they must have trained it with a lot of 4chan. All right, yeah, I guess announce it Thursday after stream. Yeah, and I want to subscribe to try to OpenAI ChatGPT to try out 4.5 so bad, but like I don't want to use OpenAI. Unless they make something that's just like so good, or a model that's just like so much further ahead of the rest. But like for now, like I just feel like it's still everyone is like kind of on the same playing field. Every week, month, one person's one-upping the other, and it's just like, just pick one and stick with it. I'm picking with Claude right now. Claude and anything local, as Claude is the platform. Claude, Perplexity too. I like Perplexity. In Grok is okay, but it's still like, even Grok's like Grok has its own quirks. Yeah, it says OpenAI notes in a white paper that it does not consider GPT 4.5 to be a frontier model. Subscribers of ChatGPT Pro, OpenAI's $200 a month plan, will gain access to GPT 4.5 in ChatGPT. Fuck me, bro. So many GPTs. Starting Thursday, as part of Open Research Review, developers on paid tiers of OpenAI's API will also be able to use GPT 4.5. Yo, good morning. Monday. Talk about last Thursday/Friday, GPT 4.5 came out, barring a slurry of 4chan text being generated. Yeah. Oh, the team should be it. Okay. Wait, how much is a GPT 4.5 still? I wonder if it's like listed actually. Oh, here it is. Bro, yeah. Fuck me, bro. It's so expensive. Be me. AI bot. 75 a million, 150. Like even Claude's 3.7, which is like super good, like probably one of the best right now. It's like $3 per input, $15 a million. GPT-4 was 75, 150. Bro, one message is gonna cost you like $5. Just kidding. It's like 50 cents a message. Fighting that, bro. I was running DeepSeek local, man. I don't need no OpenAI. Although I've seriously been getting I really wish that there was a better alternative, a better desktop application for chatting with AI, like locally. I just feel like the ones on the market are just so heavy. They're just like clunky, laggy. It's not something that's like thin, nice and thin. Like it's kind of like more like you could like save stuff, or it's more like note taking, and then you just have the AI to chat with you. I don't know. I just don't like any of the solutions. Like nothing I see is like permanent. New GPT model comes out, use advanced model, generate shitty green text, bro. Literally, it's like most expensive green text messages created. Okay, the industry's held its collective breath for Orion, which some is considered to be a bellwether for the viability of traditional AI training approaches. GPT 4.5 is developed using the same key techniques, dramatically increasing the amount of computing power and data during a pre-training phase called unsupervised learning that OpenAI used to develop GPT 4, 3, 2, and 1. In every GPT generation before, GPT 4.5 scaling up led to massive jumps in performance across domains, including mathematics, writing, and coding. Indeed, OpenAI says GPT 4.5's increased size has given it a deeper world knowledge and higher emotional intelligence. However, there are signs that the gains from scaling up data and computing are beginning to level off. Yeah. I think Wall Street Journal reported like later last year that, yeah, OpenAI was like delaying the release of 4.5 just because it wasn't performing as they thought. And I think, yeah, it's like these, like it just throwing more compute power and things at it now doesn't necessarily create a better model, I guess. But I don't know. I think I do think now like OpenAI's, they're kind of like the benchmark company where like they just kind of train AI to the benchmark just to beat the benchmarks, but it doesn't really matter because the benchmarks aren't necessarily how people use it every day. And that's where Anthropic is kind of taking a different approach where they're actually now benchmarking against like real life use cases. Like they're working with companies that they directly work with to understand and then use that to train Claude on like real life examples. I think that's, and I'm not saying OpenAI doesn't do that. I'm sure they do, but I think that's kind of the correct approach now versus like these benchmarks that are kind of arbitrary, don't necessitate how everyday people use them, and it's kind of just like a whose dick is bigger contest. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, okay, here's the pricing though. It's also very expensive to run. OpenAI admits so expensive that the company says it's evaluating whether to continue serving GPT 4.5 and its API in the long term. To access GPT 4.5's API, OpenAI is charging developers $75 for every million input tokens, roughly 750,000 words. I mean, still a lot. This is a lot, but it's still expensive. And 150 for every million output token. We got GPT 4.0, which just costs 250 per million input tokens and $10 per out. And they're sharing it, yeah, as a research preview. Still exploring what it's capable of, and you're eager to see how people use it in ways you might not have expected. Yeah, and I guess it's just kind of like it's just now it's just all comparing to benchmarks. It's also interesting, something that I don't know how you would like analyze this, but it's interesting to look what people's personal benchmarks are. Like what people like when they try a new bot, like what they go for to like test it out. A lot of people have been using like a what are the chances that I see it? I know Thea does it. They use like this like spinning physics ball. It's kind of like a precursor. Holy shit, he tweets a lot. Yeah, this thing. This is what a lot of people use. So like they ask it to code this thing that like supposed to like bounce the ball off of this and like as like a benchmark, and like I don't know, I think it's a kind of a dumb benchmark. And it's also super like some of the people who are like this is the best model, they can't do it, and then some like which like considers the worst can. I don't know, it just seems all super subjective, so it's like whatever. But anyways, it's interesting to see what people personally like pick for like their benchmark. I don't really have one. I usually just like to go right for the cheap shots, see what they're like censored on, especially if it's like a like DeepSeek or whatever. I was actually gonna look into like, or actually I did. I want to look into the Russian AI market. Like who, like, I don't know, who's just like, what's going on with like Russia? Like, do they have an AI market? Like, what are they using it for? Like, I feel like that it's kind of interesting just to see like what, like how they're approaching it, because like, I don't know, they have like zero outside. They have like China, I guess, to help them. And like that's really it, I guess. I mean, like it's not like anyone else is like super cutting edge on in the tech. But it actually kind of was like more boring than I thought. There's like 2 companies and like that's really it. And then I tried to access the Yandex, which is like the Russian Google. I tried to access theirs, but I couldn't. It's like you have to make a cloud account and you have to do all this stuff. And I was like, like I don't know if I want to like get in the waters of all this like these Russian websites. There's like one more, and then I was like, okay, like that's it. And yeah, like that's pretty much it. I was like excited. I was like, bro, this will be interesting. And I looked and I was like, bro, it's like nothing. So yeah, okay, yeah. So GPT 4.5, cool. I don't know. It has emotional intelligence, which is like interesting. I do think it's interesting. It's just we need to find like a more cost effective way to use it. Does Russia even have competitive equivalents to any tech companies? They have VK for like social media, which is like Facebook. Then they have Yandex, which is like Google. And they have like one more. Not Daily Mail. It's like I don't even remember what it's called. It's like something mail. But Yandex is like, but like, I mean, they're like, what was Russia email? Yeah, maybe mail.ru or some shit. I don't know. But it's really just Yandex. Yeah, this Yandex is like the Google. And they have and Yandex is like the pretty much the only one, and they made a like yet another language model. Mondel. Yeah, this. But this is Russian, I'm pretty sure. They don't even say nothing. Interesting. So yeah, anyways, that's really all they have. It was just I was like more interesting. I'm like, dang, that'd be cool, but it's kind of boring. They're actually just way behind. I don't even know why. Like, how does Russia have so much power? Like, actually, like they have oil. Like that's literally it. That's literally it. And they have a lot of land. Like, how do they have a hold over the United States? Like nuclear weapons, I guess. You know, it's like what? Like I don't even know. Like, why don't we just tell Russia to just like fuck off? Like, what are they gonna do? Launch nukes? That's like the only thing I can think of. Or they have like blackmail on Trump, which is also a possibility. Yeah, nukes. Like, oh, it's so crazy. Like that's it. That's all it takes. When will we get to a point where nukes don't matter? That is when like true like not war, but super flimsy after invasion. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like they literally just have nukes, oil, like their resources are the only thing they have. But like, I don't know. Like, I just like, is that enough to curb United States? I don't know. Anyways, okay. It's just like the times are crazy. Like, I literally, it's just like I can't even read the news. Like, it's just like I just don't. Nothing makes sense, I guess. Like, logic is completely out the window. It just seems like we're rolling dice every single day. Like, that's just what it seems like. Like, tariffs are back on, I guess. Like, I don't know. But, like, I just don't understand what Trump, like, what benefit Trump has to, like partnering with Putin. Like, it's unpopular across the board. I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like, and that's what makes me think it's weird, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, they're doing stuff that's extremely unpopular. Like Republicans, like midterms are going to be the biggest tell, and I think they're going to be brutal. Make the U.S. and Russia friends, but I guess why, though? What benefit do we have being friends with Russia besides them not, I guess them not being an aggregator, like, or a aggressor, is it? But, like, you would think that, like, the Republicans in the Senate and the House care because, like, they have shit to do after, you know, like, Trump's gone. Like, I don't know. I guess that's what's just, like... But then also, yeah, you have Democrats. I was reading Alex Padilla, who's California senator. He just keeps saying, like, this is what the Republicans are doing. And then and it's like, okay, what are you doing to help, bro? It's like, you could just state the things, but it's like, we know what they're doing. What are you doing to stop them? Like, nothing. That's what you're doing. It's like, yeah. Okay. All right, rant done. Rant done for the day. Cover this. We want to cover something about Sergey Brin at Google, and then we're just going to watch some gaming trailers. I got some cool, like, these are like new smart glasses, the sick car, and we'll chill. Insane. It's crazy times right now. This is breaking news. I broke it 10 minutes after. My boy, whose name I'm almost afraid to say. Okay. Anthropic raised $3.5 billion to fuel its AI ambitions. ASR Anthropic announced it raised $3.5 billion at $61 billion post-money valuation, led by Lightspeed Ventures, which is interesting because Amazon has bet big with Anthropic, and they've given them a lot of money, and they've said that if we're going to invest again, you have to use AWS as your cloud provider, which is, I think, really, like, kind of hampered Anthropic's, not necessarily their growth, but they are very limited now with the amount of compute that they have access to, with them only, you know, being able to use AWS. And I feel like it's like definitely been a negative, I guess. Like, I get, throttled on compute all the time on Claude, and even paying customers don't have unlimited. Like, it's still very limited, and people complain all the time. And so, I don't know, I think that's a big downside for them. Lightspeed Ventures is interesting because they're kind of another big VC firm in Silicon Valley. They've invested in a lot of stuff. Look at the companies. ClickUp is big. Grafana is big. Oh, Mistral. These names are insane. Like, I'm just going through. It's like, what are we going through? Anyways, they raised a Series E, ABCDE, plus probably a seed round, maybe even 2 seed rounds or pre-seed, pre-seed. Okay, so the Series E, which also had participants from Bessemer Venture Partners, Cisco, D1, Fidelity, General Catalyst, Jane Street. That's interesting. Menlo Ventures, another big guys, and Salesforce Ventures, interesting. Brings the company total to $18 billion raised. This investment, Anthropic will advance its next development of next-generation AI systems, expand its compute capacity, thank goodness, deepen its research and mechanistic interpretability and alignment, and accelerate its international expansion. The company wrote in the blog post, with this foundation, Anthropic is focusing on developing AI systems that can serve as true collaborators, working alongside teams to tackle complex projects, synthesize information across fields, and help organizations achieve outsized impact. Anthropic's mammoth round of fundraising comes shortly after the launch of the company's latest flagship model, Claude 3.7 Sonnet, a hybrid reasoning model that can more carefully consider queries before answering. The model is a part of Anthropic's broader effort to simplify the user experience around its AI products. Most AI chatbots today have a daunting model picker that forces users to choose from several different options that vary in cost and capability. Yeah, and this is the dumb thing because, like, realistically for consumers, but also like just like normal consumers, not even like enthusiast consumers, normal consumers, like they don't like, you know, they just want to go, like the best model just always be used for their task and they just don't want to think about it. Giving them the option to pick between like models with such arbitrary names like O1, O3, 4, O, like it doesn't really do any good. And then like even if you tell them which one, it's like they're just gonna pick and stick with one, or they're just gonna always use the best one. And I feel like for the enthusiast who like wants to try all the models and like, you know, like wants to put an effort to like learn and stuff, like yeah, that's cool. But realistically, I think Anthropic's strategy is just like better for the everyday consumer. Just gives them either the best model, or they're just only really creating one model which is just good at everything, or good at what people use the platform for, like Claude for, like coding. I think that's the best way, the better way. But OpenAI is trying to be the everything. They're trying to do everything. Yeah, labs like Anthropic would rather not have you think about it. Ideally, one model does all the work. And it's also interesting because their thinking model compared to other models is not... It thinks a lot less, I will say. And it's really only for like, yeah, they kind of really only seem to want to use it for the extended or the like coding and stuff, but it just doesn't think that much. Like it essentially just creates a plan of what you want it to accomplish, and that's really about it. But it seems to do better. It seems to like work. If it doesn't need to do all that thinking, why do it? Anthropic's business is growing. Reportedly, the company's annual revenue run rate was about $1 billion last year, a number that's increased by 30% so far this year, but the company's spending an enormous amount developing its AI systems. Anthropic told investors it expects to burn $3 billion this year, per the information. That's insane. I wonder if it's mostly on compute. Anthropic was co-launched in 2021 by Amodi, who was once VP of research at OpenAI and reportedly split with the firm after disagreements over the roadmap. Amodi brought along a number of ex-OpenAI employees to start Anthropic, including OpenAI's former policy head, Jack Clark. Anthropic often attempts to position itself as a more safety-focused than OpenAI. Yeah. They're definitely a little bit more conservative when it comes to the safetiness, but I don't think that's really like proved to slow them down, because they aren't releasing as many models as OpenAI. Their models are subsequently like each one is just much better, of higher quality, and overall like the quality of their models seem higher, even though they don't release as many. Quality over quantity. Cool. Yeah, so I guess I'm just interested to see what they're gonna do with this. I wonder if this, I doubt, I really went from like I hope to like I doubt. I was gonna say I hope that they expand computing availability, Jesus, for everyone, and expand so people could use it more. Or they develop I do think that Claude, OpenAI is winning the platform. Like this, like Claude has like projects, and they have like artifacts, which is like, you know, just like a essentially canvas, which is what like they're calling it for on OpenAI and stuff. And that's about it. Like you could now like hook up like Google Drive or like GitHub, but like you still can't search the internet. Yeah, they have other things like their style and stuff, but like arguably you could do that. Like I made a personal coach one, and it's really helpful. But I think overall, like as a platform, OpenAI is winning. Even Mistral has like more features like as a platform than Claude. Claude just has its good model going for it. So, all right, let's take a look at this article. Then we'll just chill, watch some gaming trailers. Also, I'm changing my stream schedule a bit. I'm gonna be streaming Monday through Friday, starting at 9 a.m. still, but Monday is gonna be news, Tuesday is gonna be gaming, Wednesday news, Thursday gaming, Friday little news in the morning, then gaming the rest of the day. And I'm gonna also just release a little infographic on like YouTube and stuff, and I'll just share the schedule throughout the week, saying what games we're gonna play. Tomorrow we're gonna play Project Zomboid. Thursday we're gonna play Face Miner on Thursday. This game looks cool. Build a biometric data harvesting empire from scratch. So, and then Friday we'll do something else. I don't know what game we're gonna play, but we'll do a little news in the morning, then something in the afternoon or after. And I'm gonna upload I'll create just like a gaming second channel, just upload the gaming VODs to that, just as like a long form, chill thing to watch. If people want that, why not? Doesn't hurt. Low effort. I like those videos. Okay. Let's Sergey Brin is back at Google and he's making shit. I'm sure AI drove him to don't want to come back, or at least like be more active. Which is interesting. Because realistically, wait, when did Sundar Pichai become CEO? He was a member of Magic League. When did he become CEO? Dang, he was actually a tender for Microsoft CEO. That's crazy. When did he become CEO? Hmm. 2015. That's way sooner than I thought. So I was gonna say, like, 2017 was when Google's deep research released, essentially the paper that spurred, like GPT, like, you know, Chat GPT and such, or like kind of just like modern day large language models. So I was like, I wonder if he was there when that happened, and it seems like he was, like, but they bought DeepMind, I think, under Sergey and Larry Page's leadership, which is essentially what now is like they created like what modern like AI and like generative AI is. So they Sergey had to have like known this is like the long game or something. I guess that's what I was trying to get at, is like he's coming back now, but I was like, I wonder if like he had to have known this is like the long-term goal, just because they've like bought like DeepMind and like all these like AI startup kind of way back. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, for the last couple of years, it's been evident that Google's co-founder Sergey Brin is back in the building. This week, he's sent a clear message to hundreds of employees at Google's DeepMind AI division. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Known as GDM, the pressure to win AGI race is on. And I'm sure Sergey's like, bro, like my Google, how much stock does Sergey Brin own of Google still? Sergey Brin own. He owns 1.5 million shares of Alphabet. That was March 2014. Bro, this dude owns billions. These answers are horrible, actually. None of these are right. Probably owns a shit ton of Google still. So I guess like he's like, bro, I want I'm invested in winning this. It's been 2 years of the Gemini program in GDM, begins his note, which the New York Times first reported on yesterday. Why are we just not reading this? Okay, since 2022 launch of ChatGPT, set off an artificial intelligence to urges workers to the office. That's what they took out of this? No offense. Come on, New York Times. Okay, we'll finish this one. Fuck it. Oh, he's just publishing it below in full? Oh, no, the report. Jesus Christ, I'm a mess today. It's Monday. We've come a long way in that time with many efforts we should feel very proud of. At the time, competition has accelerated immensely, and the final race to AGI is afoot. I think we all have the ingredients to win this race, but we are going to have to turbocharge our efforts. Back to the Office is the most smooth brain shit ever, literally. Yeah, pissing me off for it. Yeah, literally. Brain goes on to recommend that Google's AI teams work longer hours. 60 hours a week is the sweet spot of productivity. Is it? Come into the office at least every weekday. Prioritize simple solutions to problems. I mean, that makes sense. I like that. And generally move faster. Can't wait 20 minutes to run a bit of Python. Okay, well, bro, the fact that you're doing this in Python it means that you can't move any faster. Just saying. Yeah, shock therapy. Yeah. You know, I just try and think about like where they get that idea from. And I don't know, because it literally goes it like it has to come from like control or something, just like, you know, something like that. Like, I do think there's people who genuinely like believe that, like, and it may be true that you could like do more better like in like collaboration in person and stuff, which like, yeah, that's probably true. But like, you still could, I don't know, like, actually I don't even know, because you could just do that over Zoom. I don't know. That's literally what ends up happening though, is like you go to the office, you're still in the same Zoom calls, you're still in the same fucking, or I guess Hangout calls, or whatever the fuck Google calls them. You're still in the same of everything, you're just now doing it in the office instead of at home. Like, I don't know, you know, it's like, I doubt that these people are like going into the office and then they're like going into like meeting rooms and like blah blah blah. I'm sure some people are, but like most people are just coming to the office because they have to. They're just doing their job still. They might be, you know, motivated and such still, but like they're still just like, I could do this from home. I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to see where these like Sergey Brin and like these, I don't know, managers and shit, like where they're coming from, where like they get this like thing in their brain saying that like you have to be in person. Like, I just don't understand where like that the logic is coming from them. Okay, we're right here. What stuck out the most to me was his last point, that Google's AI products are overrun with filters and punts of various kinds, according to Brin. Google needs to trust our users and can't keep building nanny products. Bro, but actually, you know, this is kind of what I'm saying, where it's like everyone's building cool toys. No one's building like, you know, the next Gmail or like something. Google had that with Notebook LLM, which was like kind of a cool thing. But then they just like pushed it to the side, and now it's just like a, you know, background project essentially. Like, this could have been like a series product. But that's Google. It's like, bro, the Google graveyard, you know? Google graveyard. Killed by Google, this. Nothing cool. Nothing killed in 2024 yet. Or 2025, sorry. Jeez. Brent goes on to recommend that Google's AI teams work longer hours. Oh yeah, we already read that. While his note, they need products. While his note is intended for a small audience of AI researchers at DeepMind and not all of Google, it's still remarkable in a couple of ways. For one, it came from Bren, who technically has no formal role these days besides being a board member, and not Demis Hassabis. I'm so sorry, bro. Who runs Google DeepMind? That's interesting. Kind of undermined Demis. As some employees have pointed out to me, there's also irony in Brin recommending that employers work 12 hours a day when he and co-founder Larry Page arguably left Google rudderless when they retired in 2019, just before this AI boom cycle began in earnest. They just kind of pieced out. We're like, yeah, sorry, you guys can figure it out. You guys, I trust you guys. Finally, it's telling that Brin, who attended President Donald Trump's inauguration with CEO Sundar Pichai, is now using his power to seemingly push for removing Gemini's guardrails. That's interesting. I don't know if I care to read this whole thing. This is like a part of a bigger email newsletter. Yeah, well, let's read it. It's been 2 years since Gemini program in GDM. We have come a long way, and that with our efforts, we should feel very proud. AGI is afoot. I think we have all the ingredients to win the race, but we're going to have to turbocharge our efforts. I do think Google is a leader in, like, getting a solid chunk of the AI market. I think, though, the developing AI models is kind of like a race to the bottom, because ultimately it's going to be who could provide the best model at the cheapest cost. And like that is a race to the bottom. Like it's, it's like realistically, I feel like that's like, I'm sure there's money to be made, but like the money to be made is actually taking the model and turning and creating like value out of it, making products from it, like making tools, like in terms of like entrepreneurship, or using tools to make technology whatever. And I feel like Google is poised, like they're set up really well to like make AI products, because ultimately they are a consumer product company. Like at least half their company, is. So they're literally set up to like be, the front runner. And even Microsoft's shit in the bed a little. Not really sure what's going on with them. Code matters most. AGI will happen with takeoff. When the AI improves itself, probably initially it will be with a lot of human help. So the most important is our code performance. Furthermore, this needs to work on our own 1P code. 1P code. First party code. This needs to work on our own first party code. I assume that's what that means. I don't know what 1P. We have the most efficient coder and AI scientist in the world. One P code in the world using our own AI. Productivity, my experience, about 60 hours a week productivity. Some folks put in a lot more, but can burn out or lose creativity. Number of folks who work less than 60 hours and small number put in the bare minimum to get by. This last group is not only unproductive, but also can be highly demoralizing to everyone else. I feel like this is part of like the Trump mentality now, where it's like you have to work like for everything, I guess. Like I feel like that's like this like Republican mentality. It's like you have to like, pull up by your bootstraps, and like do it yourself kind of thing. when, like, I don't know, we could just have fucking, yeah, robots do it for us. But I do think overall it's kind of a toxic mentality because, yeah, it's like who could work your, and it ultimately just because, like, who could work harder, and then it just becomes like you didn't work as hard as me, so you don't deserve it. And it's like, okay, dude, like, have, you know, I don't want to work. I don't want to live to work. I want to work to live. Location. It's important to work in office because physically being together is far more effective for communication than Google Voice, I don't know, GVE, etc. And therefore you need to be physically co-located with others working on the same thing. We need to minimize reporting lines across countries, cities, and buildings. I reckon being in office at least every weekday. Organization, we have clear responsibility. Organization with high functioning groups with shared management and technology leadership. Simplicity, let's use simple solutions where we can. If prompting works, just do that. Don't post-train a separate model. No unnecessary technical complexities such as LoRa. Ideally, we'll truly have one recipe, one model, which can simply be prompted for different uses. Yes. I agree with that. Excellence, whether it's an eval or data source or dashboard or message in an internal UI, please make sure they all work and are all good. Speed, we need our products, models, internal tools to be fast. Can't wait 20 minutes to run a bit of Python on a Borg. On a Borg? What does this mean? Bro, the way he's talking, like the acronyms and shit that are like culture specific to internal Google is like so interesting. Iterate at small scale. We need lots of ideas we can test quickly. The best way to do this is small scale experiments so you can ramp up and hopefully see increasing advantage at scale. This is an excellent validation, working too much at just large scale as a habit of minor tweaking and overfitting to evals. Checkpoint snipping, etc. We need real wins at scale. No punting. We can't build nanny products. Our products are overrun with filters and punts of various kinds. I wonder what this means, punts. We need capable products and to trust our users. Interesting. Not sure. Oh, I guess we'll see how like this comes up if Google be like launching anything cool or new. But Gemini's pretty like they're already kind of like in the lead, you know. I do think though that like because it is Google, it kind of like creates some preconceived notion of like no trust, at least to like me. But I have used a they provide them free, so like this one isn't free. Yeah, this is free, and these are both extreme, like these are both like top line models. Yeah, like these are bleeding edge and they're free, so I was like, I don't know, that's good. And I was using it to interpret some of like my bookmarker stuff. I have these two here mainly because they're free and they're thinking. But I wouldn't use this on like anything about like myself. Don't trust Google. All right. Okay, let's watch some videos now. Let's start off with some emerging tech stuff, and then we'll transition to gaming. A little gaming second half here. Yeah, so this is Meta's. You know, they have their like Ray-Ban smart glasses, which are actually pretty good, and Meta's been pushing for like they're creating their like Project Orion, which is like a phone replacement, but it's like smart glasses, and that seems to be the second. They're really investing in this. So they announced a V2 for their Project Aria smart glasses. Let's watch the video. Sound. Okay, we're good.
With Project Aria, we reimagined a wearable device with a sensor suite that could perceive as you perceive. and in doing so enables the development of a new generation of artificial intelligence that has a better understanding of who you are and makes possible new advancements in robotics. Project Harrier, from the outset, was designed to begin a revolution around always-on, human-centric computing. We're excited to announce the next step in our journey, the second generation of Harrier glasses.
With Gen 2 glasses, we are building AI capabilities with a deeper understanding of the wearer's context and the environment.
Harrier Gen 2 is the perfect tool for researchers pushing the boundaries of AI and AR.
I mean, like, it sounds like a privacy nightmare, especially coming from Facebook. But, yeah, I mean, we're definitely headed in this direction. It's also interesting because, like, I've been kind of thinking about this too with, like, AI, where, like, I almost want, like, an ambient AI where it knows when to wake up to, like, say something or, like, help you. And it's not just, like, based off of, like, time triggers or, like, specific, like, event, like, triggers. It's just, like, it maybe, like, reads streams of data, like, or something, and then it just knows when to wake up when it, like, senses something or to, like, tell you about something. Yeah, Karoshi eyes, yeah. Yeah, bro, just, like, straight to cybernetics. Just give me fucking... yeah, cybernetic eyes, like, now. Yeah. I mean, that's, like, this is, like, essentially, I mean, we're headed in that direction. I feel like we got a while for cybernetics, though. I think, though, yeah. I've been looking into this, my cyberpunk index idea. But I think, though, something that, like, kind of similar to that is, like, our dependence on technology is interesting because, you know, once we get to a point where we have to have technology to, like, be alive, to, like, do things that, like, are basic for, like, human survival, that's when I feel like things are going to get scary. Like, dependency on technology. Arguably, we're already there, but, like, you know, you could still probably get by. But the dependency is the scary part. And I feel like this is like a, you know, these very integrated systems, like these glasses, like, that are very integrated into your life. Like, yeah, it's like you become dependent on them, and then that's when they're scary, because not only is it a corporation behind it whose primary motive is profits for shareholders, you know, it's like your livelihood is at stake. Yeah, disgusting world. Yeah, it'll be crazy. I just keep thinking, if the current set of tech companies, like the Magnificent Seven, like Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, like those kind of companies, imagine a pacemaker that's on a subscription basis, bro, literally. I mean, arguably, we're already there with, like, insulin and shit. Like, you know, it's like you have to have that to be alive, and it's like you're dependent on these corporations who could... The price fluctuates like fucking, you know, Tesla's stock on a weekday. Like, I don't know. It's like, come on. You think we want to help... The government want to help them out, be like, listen, like, we'll either put regulation in so it's cheap, or, like, I don't know. But I keep thinking, if the current, like, tech companies, the large tech companies, like, will they be the ones, will they still even be around in, like, 15, 20 years, like, being, like, the number one, like they are now? Like, I think about, like especially all this, like, cyberpunk, like, cybernetic shit, like, bro, like, am I gonna have, like, Nvidia fucking, like, you know, I don't know, motherboard in my brain, like, you know, Nvidia GPU? I just, like, I don't know. I just feel like that there's gonna, like, I don't know if, like, I don't know. Like, will they transition enough? Will another, like, will OpenAI come up and just take over the tech monopoly? I don't know. Okay, let's continue.
What you see here.
Crazy. I honestly really like workbenches like this, if I'm being honest. Like, this is what I want eventually. I want to have, like, a workbench like this, with, like, shelves and shit. Like, I don't know, it seems cool. It's like a cyber deck, you know? It's like...
Same as this. We have
Holy shit,
upgraded the
that's
sensor
crazy.
suite with additional computer vision camera for enhanced location and embodied tracking. We have increased battery capacity by over 40% without a weight increase. The device features a contact microphone and spatial microphones. It can distinguish between your voice and those of bystanders. ARIA Gen 2 determines your location, both indoors and outdoors. Advanced eye tracking camera tracks your gaze to understand what you're looking at, and tracks your hand to identify the object you interact with, all while monitoring your heart rate for a comprehensive understanding of your well-being.
Having a space of workbench in this economy? Literally.
To introduce the ability to process a lot of the signals on the device in real time.
As soon as you do that, you move away from the context of data collection and processing later.
Then we can start to interact with the user, not just research what might be possible, but actually experience it.
Help me pick up some red onions.
Taking you.
It's interesting that this camera's like almost like facing like like to the flank. It also reminds me of like drone sensors. You know, like drones like have a bunch of sensors to like see like distances and like for like how far they are, plus they have cameras. Like it seems like almost similar to that. Whereas like if we just want to pick up like, you know, how we exist in an environment, we need essentially those same sensors. And drones are very compact too. But it looks like they're actually using cameras primarily. But I feel like with an AI, it doesn't necessarily need like physical, or like it doesn't need to perceive the environment like the same way we do. Like when like looking, you know, like I guess if you train an AI to perceive an environment like just based off of like one set of data, like that, you know, that it could understand the same thing we can by seeing, but just in a different like way. And so it's interesting that they are using like specifically cameras. And I guess Tesla's using cameras too for their self-driving, which is arguably very similar. Waymo's using more than that. Yeah, I wonder what sensors they're using.
Taking you to red onions.
Okay, interesting.
Red onions are here.
Very important parts of Project ARIA has been building partnerships with companies and academic research.
But also, as like a blind person, it's like red onions are here. It's like, where?
labs that have reached far beyond our own.
We stay committed to research processes that safeguard personal information.
Wow.
The journey with second-gen ARIA glasses is just the beginning.
I'm so surprised that they even put effort into that, if I'm being honest. Who is... Yeah, it's interesting. I can't even believe they put money towards this, if I'm being honest. Knowing Meta, like, is crazy. There's a backdoor, of course. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, we could just switch it on and off if we want. It's like, well, actually, the uncensored data comes straight to Meta. It's like, you just are seeing it censored. Yeah, that goes to the dirt, right.
That safeguard personal information. The journey with second-gen ARIA glasses is just the beginning.
Imagine what the research community can achieve with a device that closes the gap between machine and human perception. Together, we can unlock an understanding of what it is to experience reality as we do.
Interesting. Yeah, this is cool. I actually didn't know what it was that. I thought it was something to do with the Ray-Ban stuff. They want the data to replace you with the robot. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, literally. Okay, thank you. This is what I was like. They are here. It's like, bro, how's that supposed to help me? Interesting. Okay, I mean, this is cool. I don't know. It definitely is coming from Meta, so just take with that what you will. But this is cool. Good step in smart glass direction. Not just a smart glass, but more of like a capable smart glasses, you know, something that actually brings something to the table instead of just being like a screen or glorified notification shower. I think that's what this shows. Okay, this, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Next generation of clean energy vehicles is here. More than 48,000 vehicle reservations. Okay, let's just watch this. What is this thing? This design seems old. Even though it looks futuristic, it's like an old vision of the future, if I'm being honest. Like, this is what we thought the future looked like 20 years ago. It also seems like a bunch of images aren't loading. Like, it's kind of weird that this is just the picture. Offering circulated... What? Oh, this is their investor page. You could invest? Oh, you could just buy... That's cool. I love this shit, though, honestly. Fuck me, bro. Look at that discount. 30%? It was cool that you could just straight up buy stock. Driven by the sun, Aptera is the most efficient solar electric vehicle that requires no charging for most daily use. So does it have 3 tires? Bro, like this thing... No way this thing's a smooth ride. This probably thing is like a go-kart. Free drive, designed in California. Harness the power of the sun. Aptera equipped with 700 watts of integrated solar cells. You can drive up to 40 miles per day, completely off the grid. Enjoy 400 miles of range per charge. It has a good charge. 40 miles per day is pretty low for just, yeah, like 700 watts. That's probably assuming like heat conditions. Like, this could hardly run my computer. Oh, it's like a camper. It's cool. Like city outdoors. Interesting. All right, let's watch their update.
Hey, Aptera fans, Steve here. We've got some great progress and general updates for you. First, I want to share with you some of the places around the world that you might be able to catch Aptera in the coming weeks. Our Body in Carbon, or BINC, will be on display at JEC World 2025 in Paris, France, at Mitsubishi Chemicals booth. JEC World is the world's biggest composite.
The contrast of that is insane. Mitsubishi Chemicals. Solar panel, super green energy car at the largest industrial company, you know, chemical company. I don't know.
Composite show, and we're honored that Mitsubishi chose our vehicle to highlight innovative materials and manufacturing methods. Mitsubishi is the owner of CPC Group, our Italian partner, and also makes the raw material for Aptera's body structure. If you're local, you're welcome to see for yourself down at booth 6H58 from March 4th to 6th.
All right, speed this
and
up.
Gamma, which is one of our earlier prototypes, will be displayed at LG Energy Solutions booth at Enter Battery in South Korea from March 5th to 7th. This is a worldwide battery convention where big players in the space show off the latest in battery technology.
Did it even speed
We're
up?
honored to be invited by our partners at LG Energy Solution and CTNS. Any Aptera fans are in the area, you're welcome to come and see the vehicle at the LGES booth and meet members of the Aptera team. We all know that vehicle efficiency is one piece of the puzzle for us to make this planet a better place for us all. But the other is power generation from Aptera's solar array. Our solar team, paired with our electrical systems team, are working together to gather more real-world solar data from our vehicles and various test setups. We're exploring unique ways to share this data in a meaningful way, and should have more to share soon. And finally, the big news, this past month, we put our first production intent validation vehicle on the test track of a major OEM in the Mojave Desert to validate our efficiency estimates under real-world conditions. First, we conducted coast
Yeah, these are all estimates still. They're literally estimates still? When was this? This was like yesterday. It's like Friday. Bro, they're estimates still. They didn't even tested it. They didn't even validated the data. Oh, gosh.
testing at various speeds to isolate aerodynamic losses from powertrain losses. The results were remarkable. Our vehicle took over 3 minutes to go from 60 miles an hour to a complete stop, which was also going uphill. It's a testament to the exceptional efficiency of Aptera. In fact, the coast down was so long that it exceeded the measuring capabilities of our equipment by a significant margin. To watch an entire coast down test, check out our video from this week. Next, we conducted aerodynamic tough testing on select areas of the vehicle to ensure the airflow matches with what we've seen in many of our CFD simulations. We put toughs on select parts of the vehicle, like around the wheel fairing, as well as some of the gaps of the vehicle. This gave us insights into how much the fit and flush of different pieces will change the total vehicle efficiency. It felt great seeing these toughs behaving just as we'd expect them to. Finally, we conducted an extended highway drive cycle test, covering hundreds of miles and discharging the pack to measure energy consumption. By maintaining a consistent speed and driving pattern, we were able to minimize variables like wind conditions and driver differences for better accuracy. The results were exactly what we'd hoped for. Our mathematical simulation model predicted real-world efficiency with remarkable accuracy, within just a few percent.
Okay,
with this first
that's
test,
good.
we're even more confident that Aptera will be the most efficient production vehicle ever, surpassing anything that came before it. And it will only get better as we continue to refine and optimize from here. This alignment between calculated and real-world performance gives us immense confidence in everything from aerodynamics to drivetrain efficiency as we move towards production. Our next validation vehicle is being built right now with refined and optimized parts.
I wonder if this is considered a car, though. Like, I wonder if they're selling it like a car or if they're selling it like a motorcycle or some shit. Because the safety of this thing looks horrible, too.
Once it's ready, we'll be back on the track to push the limits of efficiency, showing you just how far Aptera can go in a full range test from a full battery all the way down to 0%. Our validation testing results so far confirm that we're on track to hit our energy target consumption of roughly 100 watt-hours per mile, unlocking a record high efficiency that makes solar mobility possible. We couldn't be more proud of the team for getting us here. What started as MATLAB calculations is now coming to life on the road.
Bro, MATLAB, bro? They're using... I can't trust this company. They're using MATLAB as seriously. I'm out. As an investor, I'm out. There's a car like that already with 2 wheels. Yeah, no, I know. Literally, there's a motorcycle just like this too. Someone like in our apartment has it. Yeah, and the car I know exactly the car you talk about too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if this is like a motorcycle or a car. Oh, okay. Oh, this looks like a motorcycle license plate. This looks like a motorcycle license plate. Unless you could get unless you get normal car license plate in a smaller size. Enhance.
And we see nothing stopping us from
Motorcycles, not interesting whatsoever. Yeah, exactly. Right? That like invalidates everything.
We've all been dreaming about. A vehicle that will change how the world
Exactly.
harnessing the power of
Exactly.
the sun to make the planet a better place for everyone. We can't wait to show you more. Until next time.
How much is this thing? How much, like, actually, how much is it? $40,000? I didn't even notice that, bro. What? Just buy Tesla. Literally just buy a brand new Tesla. Yeah, that was Tuck, bro. Actually, all-wheel drive? What is that even like, bro? It's like all-wheel drive, bro. You got one more tire in the back pushing a little. Oh my gosh, bro. This just, I don't even know about this. All right, yeah. I'm glad I looked at it because it's, yeah, but like, what the? Yeah, I don't know about this. That's crazy. Okay. Not a scam. I mean, I don't think it's a scam, but like, it's fucking $40,000 for this. If it was a car, I would be much more, but like the fact that it's 100% a motorcycle is like, Yeah, this is crazy. That is the scam. Right. Yeah, you're right. $40,000 motorcycle. Fuck me. Yeah. Whatever. Let's watch this video. Oh, we already saw this, bro. What the
Figure
fuck?
just unveiled new videos of its Figure 2 humanoid robots working together to put away groceries and...
We actually watched this CNET review. All right. That's enough emerging technology for the day. I guess video games are kind of emerging technologies. Okay, let's watch this Anno trailer. I like Anno. Played Anno 2042. But they've been going backwards. Anno started as a futuristic, more like sim game. Anno. Yeah, Anno 2025. 2205. Anno 2070. Then it's like they're going backwards now. It was Anno 1800. Now we got Anno Rome.
Hello, I'm Manuel Reinier, Creative Director at Ubisoft Mainz on Anno. Anno 117 Pax Romana is a premier builder game within the strategy genre, releasing on PC and consoles in 2025. When you start the campaign in Anno 117 Pax Romana, you play as a sibling, Marcus, thrown into the limelight as a Roman
Marcus
provincial
Aurelius?
governor under the pressure of your family. To prove yourself, you travel to new lands where you will learn to lead and make hard choices. Latium is a province close to the hungry heart of Empire. The people are filled with excitement and hope as you embark on your mission to restore this gem of a province, still recovering from a natural disaster that struck decades ago. But eventually, things go wrong and you are sent in exile to Albion, and you have to prove your mettle in a mysterious place where no civilized Roman wants to be. So, what will you do? How will you maintain stability in this alien province? Will you push the locals toward the civilized Roman way of life, or will you embrace and protect their traditions? You are in the eye of this storm, and as you progress through your journey, you will uncover many new opportunities and challenges, tied closely to the choices you make as a governor in the provinces of the Empire. We will be showing more of the game in April, so stay tuned.
Okay.
But
It's like-
first, a little peek at one of our exciting new features, modular ships. In Anno 117 Pax Romana, you will be able to build and customize your...
It is. Whoa, shoot. Actually, Anno 800 is $6. I actually might get that. 90% off. Pretty good. 2019 this came out in.
your ships depending
while.
on your mission. The wind direction will play a role in the game, so let's take
Interesting.
advantage of this by adding another sail. This will make our ship more efficient. Or become independent
Or-
from the forces of nature
Yeah,
by installing
good
oars.
price.
While human
Interesting.
power will make a ship more versatile, it also means you have more mouths to feed and lose additional cargo space. However, Anno is not all sunshines and happiness. As a governor, you will face various challenges, and sometimes a bit of force is necessary to achieve your goals. To add some more punch to your ship, consider installing archer towers. Adding hull reinforcements will boost the armor of your ship, allowing you to take on even more challenging tasks. And for the final module today, let's add a big bang to our ship. Catapults are long-range weapons, powerful enough to deliver
Interesting.
deadly blows to enemy ships, as well as structures on islands like towers and walls. So, lead and build your
Cool.
empire through economic growth, diplomacy, or military prowess, and build your fleet to reflect the type of governor you aspire to be. We hope you
Governor.
like this little peek. So
Alright, cool. It wasn't as deep as I thought. Come back to land combat. I guess people liked it. I feel like Anno has a pretty good cult following. Any other Trek 5? What the heck? How did I miss this? Bro, this was 1 hour ago. Bro, ew, what is it? Bro, what do they do? Bro, what'd they do?
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad.
Bro, what'd they do to my boy? What is he? He like looks like high def. Bro, he looks like, you know, like, I don't know. He's old now. They like age the cartoon. Like they're gonna have like a Shrek fucking like funeral in like 10 years. He's like, yeah, he just died. Bro, is this like this is like the Gen Z kid.
Ooh, mommy like. Who's making?
Bro, they look different. What the heck? Is this DreamWorks still?
This stuff.
Zendaya, wow.
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and
Really?
Zendaya? Oh, damn. Only in theaters. Christmas 2026.
Fuck me, we got a while. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's share it on Discord. That's crazy. I'll definitely see this though. I mean, but Shrek 4 was like kind of bad. Shrek 4 was actually it was bad. Or Shrek Forever, what the fuck they call it. Shrek 2 is peak. Shrek 3 was still like okay, not as good as Shrek 2. Dang, alright. But Shrek 5, it's back. Interesting. These are all like kind of confusing. Okay, we got to go to like the game trailers one. Okay, this one, I don't know. This seems cool. Indie game. It needs a solid right. That's like the one way to like keep it relevant, nice and fresh. Like bring the soundtrack, bro. I still listen to Shrek 2 soundtrack. Accidentally in Love is such a banger. Funky Town. I think this is an indie game. Found it looked cool. We're gonna highlight. It looks like Deep Rock Galactic, but underwater. That guy's like, I'm out of here. Oh. See you, man. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Appreciate you showing up. This was cool, but it didn't really show that much, if I'm being honest. Interesting. Okay. This seemed cool. Didn't really show that much. I assume it's like embark on 6 players on an underwater adventure to uncover treasures, shipwrecks, resources, and forgotten creatures. You'll almost certainly find death. Yeah, Lethal Company. It seems like kind of like those kind of games. breakout if they made anything else? No. Interesting. Okay, this, I'm interested to see what it is. KSP2 Redux is a fan-driven revival of the Kerbal Space Program 2, going beyond just typical mod in order to continue game's development where it has left off. This project could and would not be possible without the original devs. Well, let's see. Fuck me, I have to turn the sound off. This is like definitely copyright. Using M83 song. I don't really know what they're showing though. Going beyond the typical mod in order to continue the game's development where it has left off. Product's ultimate goal is to bring a long-promised feature and milestone that never came to be, and to make KSP2 into the game we all want it to become. That's still a distant target, though. For now, the priority is nailing down a solid, reliable base for players and modders alike. Yeah, essentially fix the game. Initial release focused on 3 main goals: major performance improvements, various bug fixes, and enhanced built-in modding support. There's also a small surprise hidden in the first release. Nothing major, just a little extra something that got added along the way. KSP Redux represents a exploration of the everything in this game has to offer us. Visuals, and it's just the beginning of our mission to share what we've discovered. I mean, what I wanted out of KSP2 was to have a space sandbox with RPG elements. Like you could kind of run your own space agency and have like milestones and like things to unlock and things, and then like stuff later in the game, like progression, and not just be like a sandbox. And that's what it kind of made it seem like it was going to be. Like, there'd be benefit to like building bases on planets and shit, and like you'd have like interplanetary logistics. Like, that is cool, and you get to launch all the rockets yourself and things. Didn't really turn out to be that. I mean, granted, it hardly even turned out to be a finished game, but yeah. Cool. I'm looking forward to this. Cool. I support this. You'd watch this. I support this. Okay, let's look up game trailers. I know there's a lot of Next Fest stuff. Might take it to scroll through that. Ooh, StarCrafter? Alright, let's watch that. Order 13? Ritual of Raven. For Honor. Aizen. Okay, this looks interesting. Oh, Cairn? This one looks familiar. And this one looks cool too. Delta Force. That looks cool. Untouchables. Okay, let's watch some of these. I'll probably call it after this. Look up this one. Star Crafter. Oh, these graphics are like, what the heck? Like the contrast is insane. The graphics are insane, bro. This game looks like very surreal. Looks like AI generated. It's available. This looks super generic. I'm sorry. Interesting. Then I don't know how you, like, what's the point of this game? Could you just like dig everything? This game looks so strange. They don't have a Steam page. Star Crafter? Spacecraft mining base building star system, craft rockets to create planets and Dyson rings. Mine. This, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. It just looks so strange. You're stuck in a small event, just grinding unlock things, nothing. I was like, bro, I just ripped the clicking on that image on stream. What the heck? This is what the dev said? Okay, jeez, bro. Like, relax. Fuck. Dude, this dev just needs to take criticism, man. It's like one dude downvotes it. Like, just fuck off. Leave him. Anyways, okay. I don't know. I don't know about this game now. After the devs, like, fucking flame people and the reviews, like... Alright. Seeing this seems interesting. Graphics, at least.
Factory number 1. Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory number 1.
Infinite Factory, Space Chem.
This doesn't make any sense. I came from America to work in business. I don't know anything about engineering.
I'll support you, so there's nothing to fear. You'll be putting together production lines before you know it.
Wow, this is interesting.
We're living in a time of rapid technological development. Are we truly improving people's lives with them?
I've been running this factory for 20 years. You really think you could do better?
Okay, this game looks cool,
I want
actually.
you to promise me one thing. Don't give up, no matter what.
Don't worry. I still have no idea what I'm doing.
I guess it's like a puzzle game. A factory story. God, they don't link the game on here. It's so annoying. Yeah, this is the Zachtronics guy? Okay. What's this called? Kaizen, a factory story? Yeah. This is made by the same guy from... Astrological. Oh wow, they've actually making a lot of... This game looks cool. Qubit Castlecraft? Dang, this game looks cool too. This is like Brave, or not Brave, Braid. This game looks really neat. The dinner at the end of the galaxy. This dinner. I was like Diner Dash. This is cool. Astrologic is been on cool games. Star stuff. Huh. Yeah, this game looks neat. Aizen Factory Story. Okay, I feel like I've seen this one. This one looks neat too. It's like a... What's that? Not historical machines. Oh. It's like the machine, no. Mortal Engines. Yeah, it seems like Mortal Engines. I need a, I don't know, I know it's steampunk, but I don't think I've read past the first book. I definitely watched the movie, but I don't really remember it. Neat. It looks a little like wonky though, like the graphics, and then like you could tell like it's like jittery. This is like Guns of Icarus, but if it were machines on the ground instead of flying machines. Ooh, is there flying machines? It looks like there's flying machines. It was a tiny build. Whoa. Cool. Game looks neat. Probably on my wish list. And yeah. Oh shit, this comes out next month. Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to this. This looks cool. Oh, did they make this game? Holograph. Oh, interesting. Party Hard 2. Where that one? What's this? Tower House? They haven't made anything yet. Cool. This game looks neat. PvPvE. Extraction. Oh, it's an extraction shooter, technically, I guess. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is a unique extraction shooter. Like, I'm interested in this. Cool. Let's pay attention. Okay, let's watch this. Folklands. Oh, I love the graphics. I love these like retro kind of isometric graphics. Okay. Seems kind of basic, if I'm being honest. March 24th, Folklands. Let's look them up on Steam. I keep closing. I don't know if I'm I have just a wish list. This one is just kind of whatever. Bromantic games. A relaxing settlement builder with simulated citizens. You'll find great stories can emerge from like beginnings, farming and harvest materials. Interesting. Bromantic games. Okay, wow, they've made 3 other games, I guess. This one's actually pretty commercially successful. Mixed reviews. This one, not as successful, but still good. Alright. They've made games before. That's good. Light Up Games. I haven't heard of these. Oh, that's who we actually looked at. Never mind. Romantic. Cool. Yeah, this looks kind of whatever. Not really my thing. Cairn.
In Cairn, you play a climber trying to reach a summit that no one has ever reached before.
Bro, the way this guy talks is like getting like TikTok vibes or something.
Here is an exclusive look at the beginning of the ascent of Mount Kami, the killer mountain. The climbing in Cairn is very different from climbing
okay.
up
Yeah, I have seen this game. Or yeah, I have seen this. I didn't
other games. It's the challenge. It's very realistic, but also very simple. You move a limb and put it on the wall where you think it will benefit your balance and progress. You manage your efforts, your breath, your posture like in real rock climbing. It's slow, methodical, and requires perseverance. If you're careless, you'll fall. The climbing and exploration in Cairn is very open.
This looks intense. I don't know if it's like my kind of game though. It looks cool.
Up to you to set your route to the summit. Luckily, climbing has a natural checkpoint system. Pitons. Make sure to use them carefully as they are limited in amount. Every little crack and volume on the rock can be used to climb. If you're falling too much or find it too difficult, you can always rappel down and find another route. During your ascent, you'll also have to survive on the mountain. You can gather edible plants, fill your bottles of water, and enjoy the natural resources of the mountain. Search for a good spot and set up your tent to rest and cook yourself a rustic meal. Kami's ascent cannot be done in a day. It's a huge mountain that many tried to climb before, although nobody managed to reach its top. The game has a natural daytime cycle, and you will have to choose between spending time and resources in your bivouac or climbing by night with reduced visibility.
Dang. Oh, a climbing
The
bot?
weather is also dynamic, and your barometer will let you know if a storm is coming. And finally, your backpack. The most precious of all your gear will keep your supplies,
Okay,
pitons,
this game is actually a lot more than just climbing. This looks cool.
meds, and chalk. Even Sam Porter Bridges is jealous of this one. We'll share more details about the story part of the game later this year. But in the meantime, you can try the demo out on PC to get a first feel of Cairns climbing.
The Game Bakers. Is this the Game Bakers? Okay. No demo, I just want games. I made a few games. This one's pretty good. Commercially, at least review-wise. How many copies they've sold. Oh, this one is very successful. Squid's Odyssey. Interesting. It's like Nemo. Interesting. It's cool. This game looks neat. Okay. And another. Untouchables. Glover? I feel like we watched this. I played Glover a shit ton, bro. Nintendo 64. Fuck yeah. Glover and his fucking ball. Where's his ball? Yes, there's his ball. Hell yeah, bro. I love Glover. Glover is back. This might be a good stream game. Go. I feel like it's hella expensive. Glover. It's on everything. Oh, is it not on Steam? Oops, I almost... Glover. It's already available. Oh, bro, it came out in 2022. This must be a console release? Bro, it's $20? Like, no one bought it. One peeper update since early June 22. The vague, empty promises. Do not let your childhood nostalgia ruined by the raw $20. Dang. Full game shoddy port. Dang, that sucks. What else have they released? Sorcerer's Maze. Meat Puppet. What are these games? A beautiful woman in the keen mind of a big gun. And a big gun. Living in the destroyed 21st century. Someone has to take in her memory and her freedom. Now she must kill or be killed while trying to find whatever's controlling her. These graphics are kind of cool. Like original OG graphics. Fucking no one bought the game though. Stone Protectors. What is this? That's crazy. The Immortal. Motor Mash. These games just all look so nostalgic. Legends. Who's actually buying them? Or like what games are they actually buying? Excessive Speed. Never heard of any of these ones. Dark Arena. It's like Doom. Radical Rex. All right. Forza Horizons. Train Sim World. Oh, Thomas the Train. Splitgate 2. Let's watch this because I am interested in this because I didn't even think this game. I didn't think Splitgate was popular enough for a second game. Fragpunk. Gex Trilogy. Atomfall. Oh, this game seems... I can't remember what that Atomfall is. Seems like it seems familiar. Blades of Fire. Nah. Myth of Empires. Star Overdrive. Shotgun Cop Man. Oh, I think we watched this one. Outlawed. Yeah, we watched some of these. Yeah, let's watch this one because I'm interested in Atomfall. Oh, Gran Turismo 7. Oh, just update. Gran Turismo's cool game. What is this? Badlands Crew? I could just scroll this forever. Okay, let's watch Splitgate. Let's watch a few of these and then we'll call it here. So, Splitgate I actually played a little bit when it first came out. (24) Okay, I thought there was way bigger. Portal Warfare. This game is like what Titanfall kind of is. I feel like it's like super fast paced, like high skill ceiling, and like probably really fun. And I also like more like arcade shooters like this. Not necessarily like, I don't know what you'd call like CSGO or Valorant, like the like you die after the, you know, like you permanently die in the round. I like a little more faster paced stuff. That's sick, actually. That was cool. Yeah, the skill ceiling's crazy. I need to try the finals, actually. Oh, the alpha's started. Open alpha. We might try this on stream, actually. Split gate. Split gate 2. Where's the alpha? Open alpha. Hunt the Daz and rewards. That's cool. Oh, here's the finals. Like, are people like? I wonder how much like people played this game. I mean, it's probably enough to get a new. No, they're not on here. That's cool. All right, we might try that out. Punk. First-person online shooter, card-based abilities developed by Bad Guitar Studio. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this. It looks cool, but like... It's like they have card-based abilities, but like how is this any different? This is non-card-based abilities and then just like swapping them out. I'm getting Dirty Bomb vibes. The old game. Oh man, I miss that game. Such a good FPS. Dirty Bomb. This game. What is splash damage up to? Brink. People play this game still? No. Dang, this game was such a... Like, I wonder where all the refugees went. They probably just went to, like, Overwatch and shit. Someone's cooking something. Smells so good. Yeah, I don't know about this game. Fragpunk it was called. Oh, I bacon. I just remembered. It comes out in 3 days. Bad Guitar Studio. They've not made anything else. Yeah, mixed feelings. I don't even add to wish list because I don't care that much. I'll wait till it's to come out. Try it. I'm not even finished the trailer. Sorry. Okay, Atomfall. Let's watch Badlands and then we'll end on Atomfall. Oh wait! Oh, I know this game. This game is from the people who make like Bomber Crew. Yeah, it's from these guys probably. And they've made Bomber Crew, Space Crew. Yeah, and Badlands Crew now they're making. Oh. This could be cool. Okay. Let's watch this. Interesting. Okay, this could be cool. Split Fiction.
Our new kick-ass co-op game Split Fiction is here. And don't forget, with the Friends Pass, you only need to buy 1 copy of the game to play with your friend online. But I've heard your feedback. Some of you out there don't have a friend to play with. But don't you worry, I got you covered. Say hello to...
This is 18 minutes ago. Okay.
Hey. The world's first game to ship with a real live friend to play with.
AI, this is some AI shit.
A friend to play with. All right, I'll get you one right away. Or
these are the people who made It Takes Two, right?
Join our Discord. I'll find a friend there. Probably a lot easier. Greg, in the box. Let's go.
Are you sure this is safe?
Absolutely sure. Don't worry, my friend.
Let's go, let's go. Hello? Hello?
Okay. Interesting. Hazel Light Studios. Yeah, it takes two. I recognize that guy. Oh, Way Out. Oh, interesting. I forgot they made a Way Out. That was actually, I heard good things about that too. I don't actually know. They wouldn't even watch the trailer. Embracing mind-blowing moments as you're pulled into deep many worlds of split fiction and boundary-pushing co-op adventure. Okay, seems like it could be cool. Sweet. Comes out 3 days. 2 days. Okay, let's watch this, Adam Paul.
Rated M for mature.
I've seen this like here and there, but like I don't really know exactly what this is. Oh, it's 12 minutes?
The pride of Britain.
Watch this and see. Rebellion. Oh, maybe this is what I was thinking of. Atomic Heart? Sniper Elite. Yep, okay. Sniper Elite Evil Geniuses? Can we just get games? Games. Yeah, okay. Adam Falls' new survival action game. We'll see Explorer.
Hi, I'm Ben Fisher, head of
On a normal trailer. Or Overdrive. Okay, that's all I got planned for today. Tomorrow we're gonna do gaming stream though. We're gonna do Project Zomboid. I want to start learning that with the new update that's coming out theoretically potentially soon. But I've always just wanted to play this. I have some friends who play it too. I want to play with them, but I want to learn. I want to hold my own weight. Yeah. So I want to play this. We'll play this tomorrow, maybe Thursday, and then maybe Friday. But we're definitely playing it tomorrow. No, actually, we'll play the other game Thursday. We'll play this Friday, probably. But I might set up a server, though, if we like it. If I like it, I'll open up to anyone who wants to join. Probably PvE, though. I don't really care for PvP nowadays. Especially while I'm learning. It looks cool. So, yeah. Tomorrow Project Zomboid. But that's all I got planned for today's stream. Thanks everyone for showing up and tuning in. Be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. ish Pacific, for some Project Zomboid. Be fun. So yeah, thanks everyone tuning in. Hope enjoyed the stream, learned something, was entertained. And I'll see everyone tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, for some Project Zomboid. Bye. Caught the end? Yeah. We're just watching game trailers. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Project Zomboid. Chill game day.